Hello everyone, this is a piece of pecan that I got to do a little inlay, some metal stars in it. So I'm putting it on my lathe using a wood worm screw. Now I'm just trying to true it up, get it round, and then I'm going to start working on the bottom of the bowl to get the shape. So here what I'm doing is I'm trying to establish the top of the bowl because I'm going to put a rim on there, but I need to know exactly where the top of the bowl is going to be so that I can kind of make that rim flow into the rest of the bowl. Now, one of the things I really love is when you have a really sharp tool and you get these little fine little shavings. It's so satisfying. I'm just continuing working on the bowl, trying to get the curve to go from the rim, a nice good flow all the way down to the bottom of the bowl.
And oh, good Lord, Lord, your love, you couldn't go more wrong.
I have one of these for every one of my chucks, and it's the size that I need to make a tenon. And this is the Easy Wood Tool Small. This is the middle mark. Make a mark. Now I'm setting where I want the foot to go. I kind of like putting the foot on there because it kind of makes a shadow. And it kind of just gives a little bit more of a finished look to it. So I add just a little bit of a foot on there just to kind of raise it up off the table just a little bit. So what I'm doing here is I'm using a ruler because it's easier to get the outside of the foot to sit flat rather than just the whole foot. Now I'm sanding. I think I started at about 80 grit and I sanded all the way up to about 600, and I kind of messed up right here. I'm putting sanding sealer on, and you'll see me, I'll come back and I'm going to make 2 little grooves because I've decided I'm going to put some decorative, some texturing on the bottom, which typically this should be done before the sanding sealer is applied, but I think it still turned out okay. Not much. Here I'm just using a piece of utility board that I cut just to burnish 2 little lines, just to kind of give a edge to where the texturing, where I'm going to texture the bottom of the bowl at. That looks better. Okay. Just using the texturing tool, and what this does is just going to make little fine lines on there and just kind of give it a little bit more of a finished appearance. Now I turn the piece around, and what I'm mostly going to focus on is the edge, because that's where the groove is going to go, where I put these stars. Now these stars, actually, the ones that I ordered, I wanted the bigger ones, because I have a project that I'm going to do with those at a later date, but I didn't realize they came with the smaller ones. I was trying to figure out what to do with them, and that's when I came up with this idea, and I think it turned out really well. So what I'm doing here is I'm measuring with calipers to see exactly to get the exact measurement on how much room I need, and then now I'm marking it with the pencil. Using is the Pecan tool. It's a square tool that you can use to make beads, but I'm using it to make a flat groove so that these stars will fit in. I'm measuring to make sure that it's deep enough for the stars to fit in. Now, somehow I lost the video of me setting the stars and pouring the resin in. I don't know what happened to it, but anyway, this is after I poured the I put the stars in, poured the resin, and it's set up. And now we're going to work on the inside of the boat. Now I'm checking the thickness, making sure everything is okay. I'm using that same Pecan tool, and I'm going to make the recess for the bigger star that's going to be in the middle. So here I'm just mixing up some clear resin to put in the middle of it, and I put a little bit down because there's a little bit of a concave to it, so I decided to pour a little bit, put the star in it, and then try to get the air bubble that was out from underneath it out, and then try to center it the best I can, and then use the blowtorch to get the bubbles out. So when I got back to the project, it was about 20 degrees outside and the wind chill was about 8. So we started this day off with a fresh pot of coffee. So now we're going to kind of finish everything up. This is a easy wood negative rate carbide tip on this, and basically what we're doing is just trying to just smooth everything out and finish up the boat. So now I'm applying sand and sealer again, and then we're going to finish it pretty much the same way as we did last time. Sand and sealer, and then Yorkshire grit. Now just putting the logo in the bottom of the bowl. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment.